All right, let's dive into the world of insurance clerks.
Insurance clerks.
Yeah, insurance clerks.
Okay.
Now, I know what you might be thinking when you hear insurance.
Right.
It doesn't exactly scream like exciting career, right?
Yeah.
But trust me, this deep dive is going to be anything but boring.
Right.
We're not here to just like decode your insurance policy or something.
Right.
We're going behind the scenes to uncover what it really means to be an insurance clerk today.
Okay.
Especially in a job market where, you've got robots screening resumes left and right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's a whole different ball game now.
It is a whole different ballgame.
So let's talk about that.
Okay.
We've got some great insights from RoleCatcher's career guide.
Yeah.
And they really emphasize this idea that insurance clerks, they're actually more important than ever in
Absolutely.
this like increasingly automated world,
Yeah.
which honestly sounds a little counterintuitive, right?
It does.
You'd think of like robots insurance automation,
Yeah, you would think that.
but they're saying no.
No.
It's the human touch that's becoming even more crucial.
Exactly, because they are the human connection.
They're the ones on the front lines,
Yeah.
dealing with the human side of things.
Right.
When you think about it, insurance touches like almost every part of our lives, right?
It really does.
Your car, your home, your health.
Mhm.
It's all about managing risk, and when things go wrong,
Right.
you need someone who can actually talk you through it,
Yeah,
not just like a chatbot.
exactly.
So are we saying that insurance clerks are like therapists now?
Well, maybe not therapists, but
Okay.
they're definitely doing a lot more hand-holding than people realize.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
So beyond the like, filing paperwork stereotype,
Yeah.
what does RoleCatcher say are the core responsibilities of an insurance clerk these days?
So they're the front line. They're the problem solvers.
Okay.
They're the voice of reason when things get stressful.
Mm-hmm.
RoleCatcher really emphasizes that customer interaction,
Okay.
explaining policies to people in like plain English.
Right, because those policies are notoriously difficult to decipher.
Oh, tell me about it.
Right.
They're also processing applications
Okay.
and then making sure everything's on the up and up,
Mm-hmm.
compliant with all these ever-changing regulations.
So there's a lot of like attention to detail involved.
Absolutely meticulous.
Okay. Meticulous, and then on top of that, you've got to be good with people.
Yes.
Yes.
You need that human touch.
So it's like a unique combination of skills.
It really is.
You need to be organized, but also empathetic,
Yeah,
detail-oriented, but also a good communicator.
exactly. It's a delicate balance.
And then on top of all that,
Yeah.
you've got the whole tech aspect,
Right? Because the industry is becoming so digital.
which, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like we say that about almost every job now.
Well, there's a difference between like basic computer skills
Right.
and really understanding how to use industry-specific software.
Okay, so what are we talking about here? Give me an example.
So think about data management systems,
Okay.
cybersecurity protocols.
Right.
You're dealing with people's sensitive information after all.
That's true.
This isn't just like browsing the web or sending emails.
Okay, so you really need to have a certain level of tech fluency.
Absolutely. It's becoming more and more essential.
Wow. I'm already starting to rethink this whole insurance clerk thing.
Right.
It's way more demanding than I initially thought.
It's evolving,
Yeah.
and technology is a big part of that.
Okay, so we're not just talking about replacing humans with robots here.
No, not at all.
It's about using technology to empower the humans.
Exactly. Think about it, online platforms,
Mm-hmm.
virtual communication, digital document management.
Right. It's all becoming the norm.
Exactly.
So you need to be comfortable navigating that digital landscape.
You have to be if you want to succeed as an insurance clerk in this day and age.
It's a whole new world out there.
It really is.
So we're talking tech skills, customer service, a real knack for like navigating these insurance regulations.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to juggle,
It is.
but let's say you nail it.
Okay.
You're like the insurance clerk extraordinaire.
Right.
What's next?
Yeah.
Is there room to grow in this career, or are you kind of stuck at a certain level?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
And it's one that RoleCatcher actually addresses head on.
Okay, good.
They've got this whole section on career progression,
Okay.
and they've identified 4 distinct stages.
Our stage.
4 stages for insurance clerks.
So you're not just like pigeonholed into one role forever.
Not at all.
There's a ladder to climb.
There's a ladder, but here's the thing.
Okay.
It's not just about putting in your time.
Oh, really?
It's not just about seniority. Each stage requires you to level up your skills and your expertise
Interesting.
in very specific ways.
So it's like you've got to earn your stripes at each level.
Exactly.
Prove yourself before you move up.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah. It's kind of like a video game.
Okay.
You got to master the current level before you unlock the next one.
Okay. Game, what's level 1?
All right, so level 1, you're the rookie,
Okay.
the fresh-faced insurance clerk, just starting out.
You're learning the ropes.
Exactly. And RoleCatcher says at this stage,
Okay.
it's all about building that foundation.
The fundamentals.
Yeah, mastering those essential tasks, learning the ins and outs of different types of policies,
Okay.
becoming a whiz with the company's software.
So really proving you can handle the day-to-day.
Exactly, the daily grind. But then things start to get interesting.
Okay.
Because moving up to level 2, that senior insurance clerk role, RoleCatcher found that often requires more than just experience.
More than just experience. Okay.
There's a specific skill set that employers are looking for.
Okay, let me guess. Is it more tech skills?
That's part of it.
Okay.
But it's bigger than that.
Okay.
At this level, it's about problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
It's about leadership.
Oh, interesting.
You're not just processing claims.
Okay.
You're the one people are coming to when they don't know the answer.
You're like the go-to expert.
Yeah. You're a resource for the team.
Okay.
You might be mentoring newer clerks, maybe even training them on new procedures.
So you're taking on more responsibility.
Definitely.
And I'm assuming that comes with maybe a little bit of a raise?
Well, RoleCatcher's data seems to suggest that
Yeah.
senior insurance clerks do tend to earn a bit more.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but hold on,
Okay.
because we're not at the top yet.
There's more.
If you want to reach those top-tier positions,
Right.
the managerial roles,
Mm-hmm.
there's another hurdle to clear.
Okay, let me guess. Certifications are coming into play now.
You got it.
Okay.
Certifications are key for level 3,
Okay.
and not just any certification.
Right.
RoleCatcher specifically calls out the CISR.
The CISR.
That's the Certified Insurance Service Representative.
Okay.
And then there's the IAP, the Insurance Administration Professional Designation.
Got it. So these are like the big leagues of insurance certification.
Yeah, these are the gold standard.
Okay.
It shows you've gone above and beyond
Right.
to deepen your knowledge.
So you're not just relying on your experience.
Right, you're backing it up.
You're showing that you've really invested in your professional development.
Exactly. And these certifications, they're no walk in the park.
I imagine not.
They cover everything.
Okay.
From ethics and legal compliance to risk management and advanced financial concepts.
It's like the whole shebang.
It's the whole shebang.
Wow.
And it's not just about memorizing facts either.
Okay.
You got to be able to apply that knowledge
Right.
to real-world scenarios.
Okay, so it's very practical.
Very practical, very hands-on.
So it sounds intense, but also incredibly valuable.
It is.
Especially if you're serious about, like, moving up in this field.
Absolutely. And RoleCatcher's data shows that it pays off.
Okay, how so?
People with these certifications, they tend to get promoted faster,
Mm-hmm.
and they earn significantly higher salaries.
Okay, so it's an investment.
It's an investment in your future.
Right. It's not just about the letters after your name.
It's about what those letters represent.
Exactly. The knowledge, the skills, the expertise.
All of that.
All right, so you've climbed the ranks. You've got your certifications. You're at the top level now.
You're a level 4.
You're level 4. You're basically running the show.
You're in a managerial role.
What's that like?
This is where RoleCatcher's insights get really interesting,
Okay.
because it's not just about managing a team.
It's more than that.
It's more than that.
Okay.
You're essentially shaping the future of the department,
Wow.
maybe even the entire organization.
So you have a lot of influence.
You have a voice at the table.
That's pretty impressive.
It is it's a far cry from where we started.
Yeah, from filing paperwork to shaping the future of insurance.
That's the journey of an insurance clerk.
So you're saying it's not just about managing a team, you're actually shaping the future of the whole department.
That's the idea.
That's a pretty big responsibility.
It is.
Okay, so let's back up for a second.
Okay.
Let's say you're ready to like dive into this whole insurance clerk world.
Okay.
You're updating your resume.
Mhm.
How do you even get noticed these days? Like, how do you stand out in this job market?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
And it's where RoleCatcher's insights are like incredibly relevant.
Yep.
They've got this whole section
Yeah.
on what they call beating the automated recruiter.
Beating the automated recruiter.
Good guy.
That sounds kind of intense. It's the reality now.
So are we talking like robots are literally screening our resumes
Pretty much.
before a human even sees them?
Yeah, more and more companies are using AI
AI.
to scan applications, and they're looking for very specific keywords and skills.
So you got to like speak their language.
Exactly. You got to speak robot.
Deep robot.
So it's not enough to just have the skills.
Okay.
You got to make sure the AI sees them.
So how do you do that?
Well, RoleCatcher's got some tips.
Okay.
The first one is all about understanding how this AI works.
Okay.
Like, what are they looking for?
Right.
So they encourage job seekers to really dissect job descriptions.
Oh, interesting.
Almost like you're looking for a secret code.
A secret code.
Yeah, those crucial keywords and phrases
Okay.
that the algorithms are programmed to find. So it's like you're optimizing your resume for a machine,
Exactly.
not just a human.
It's a different mindset.
Okay.
And that leads to their second tip.
Okay, what's up?
Having multiple versions of your resume.
Multiple versions.
Yeah, because different jobs,
Right.
different companies,
They're going to have different algorithms.
exactly, different keywords they're looking for.
Okay.
So RoleCatcher, they actually have this cool feature
What is it?
where you can upload your resume
Okay.
and then you can compare it to different job descriptions.
Okay.
And it gives you like a match score.
Oh, wow. So you can see how well your resume aligns with what they're looking for.
Exactly. It's like having a secret weapon.
That's amazing.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
What if you're going through this process
Yeah.
and you realize you're missing some key skills?
Right. That can be a little disheartening.
Yeah, it can be. But RoleCatcher doesn't just leave you hanging.
Okay.
They actually offer solutions.
Okay.
So if they identify a gap in your skill set,
Yeah.
they'll suggest relevant courses,
Oh, wow.
certifications, even volunteer opportunities.
So you can actually address those gaps.
Exactly. You can fill those holes in your resume.
That's incredible.
It's like having a personalized career coach.
But powered by AI.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've used RoleCatcher.
Okay.
You've optimized your resume.
Right.
You've addressed your skill gaps.
Mm-hmm. You've aced the robot round.
You've beaten the robots.
And now you got to face the humans.
The interview.
The dreaded interview.
That's always nerve-wracking.
It is, but don't worry.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's got you covered.
They do.
You remember those 120,000 interview questions?
Yeah.
They've got an AI for that, too.
Of course they do.
So you can actually practice your answers.
Okay.
But here's the best part.
Okay.
You can record yourself answering,
Mm-hmm.
and their AI will analyze your performance
Wow.
and give you feedback.
Like what kind of feedback?
Everything from your body language
Okay.
to the content of your answers.
So it's like having a personal interview coach,
Exact.
but without having to like pay for one.
It's all about making these resources accessible.
That's amazing.
So to wrap up,
Okay.
whether we're talking about the evolving role of an insurance clerk
Right.
or how to navigate this increasingly automated job market,
Yeah.
knowledge is power.
It really is.
The more you know, the better prepared you'll be.
Absolutely. So as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of insurance clerks,
Yes.
I want to leave you with this thought.
Right.
What's one small step you can take today, right now, to gain an edge in your own career journey?
Love it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
And until next time,
Yeah.
keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.
Right.